Well, hello everybody. Apparently Greg is out of commission. His voice is out of commission for a little bit. I think he was yelling at the top of his lungs during the work. But I'm gonna be here for a little bit. My name's Jeff, K6EGG. And we're gonna see how this all goes. Good evening to everybody. Let's see, Greg's in the chat. There's Sam, Alfred, Jeremy, and hello, Scott. So you're looking at Greg's normal stuff that he displays. I don't have all this set up for myself, but I got my nifty little Yaesu FT5DR, and we'll use that to talk on the air. I'd like to be doing HF, but I don't think we'd be doing good signal. So hopefully you guys will all hear this. I do not know. So someone in the chat. So I'll hold this up. Nothing's coming through right now. No one's talking. No, this is so delayed. Well, might help if I stay on the right frequency. This is K6EGG listening on 91 Worldwide.
K6EGG listening on 91 Worldwide. K3, I didn't get your whole call sign there. This is KI5, UDH. Come across?
UDH, is that correct?
KI5, UDH, is that correct? Yes, sir. Kilo, Indigo 5, Uniform, Delta Hotel. Yes, sir, it is. Call sign is K6EGG, Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu, name is Jeff. I am located in Delaware, northern part of the state. How are you doing this evening? Jeff, I'm doing good, man. Yes, sir. I know a little bit about Delaware. I was over there in Virginia for many, many years, man. I drove trucks up and down, coming out of Salisbury, Maryland, and everything like that. So I've been a little all over Delaware, man. So yeah, you got a beautiful area where you guys live in, man. So it's nice to hear from you tonight, and thank you for the contact. Yeah, I've traveled used to travel down to Virginia all the time, down the Eastern Shore to Virginia Beach and Norfolk. I had relatives that lived down there. My mother actually moved down there. She's about to move back. But yeah, it's nice on the Eastern Seashore. I don't go to the beach that often, especially in Delaware. Last time I was there, I actually did a Parks on the Air activation from Cape Henlopen State Park in the southern part of Delaware, just outside of Lewis, Delaware. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I up and moved from Virginia about 4 years ago, 2017 to be exact. So I guess 5 years to be this year. And we moved out here to Western Oklahoma, so that's where I'm broadcasting from now. And the name is Marlon also, Jeff. And yeah, man, heck, I used to love Virginia. I lived out there for about 9 years. I moved up there from South Carolina. My aunt, she was stationed at Fort Eustis. So we lived out in Hampton, Newport News area. So I'm pretty sure you're probably familiar with it. So yeah, man, heck yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Hey, Marlon, yeah. Used to go down there a lot, visit my grandparents. Last I was down there was last summer. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going down there again, help my mother move. I don't know what's going on with that. She still needs to find places up here to move to. I'm trying to make sure she stays a little bit far away from me. I got my own stuff like this going on, and can help her out with a few things here and there, but we'll see. She's pretty active, so we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. You know, to move and everything like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Heck yeah. It's cool, you know, talking to somebody from the East Coast again, man. You know, I got a guy that I communicate with on DMR up out of Georgia. And so, you know, yeah, it's crazy, you know. I'm trying to get my mom into it. That'd be pretty cool if I get my mom on here, you know, and I can still communicate back and forth to South Carolina. I think that'd be pretty cool. So anytime anybody gets on from the East Coast, you know, and I know it's supposed to be worldwide, but it still is cool, you know, to still get somebody from the East Coast, especially with being that that's where I originate from, you know. Marlon. Yeah, I don't know if my mother would get on the radio. I actually do parts on the air and I record my activations for my YouTube channel that you can find by my call sign. But right now I'm actually streaming live on YouTube on someone else's channel. If you do a search for K6EGG, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. I am actually on his channel. His voice is kind of out of commission as of today for a little bit, and he wanted I guess. And I'm on here streaming live, and we have some people in our chat just talking about stuff that we got on the stream and doing different things. I had to pause the live stream, man. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it right now, Jeff. Man, that's pretty cool, man. So definitely, yes. Like I said, man, I don't know if anybody out there is new to DMR or anything like that, man. This is a really cool deal, man. Like I said, I've been hammering only for a week now, not even a week. I got my call sign, I got my ticket Monday, and so I haven't even been on for a whole week. So Jeff, I really do appreciate it, and for you guys out there on the live stream listening, man. If anybody's new to it or anybody's on the fence about doing it, go ahead and get your technician's license, man, and come on board. I'd love to chat with you guys. That is awesome that you're a new ham. Congratulations. Get some practice in, start learning stuff, and when you're ready, take the job. Because once you get on HF, it opens up a whole new world. I actually prefer HF, but unfortunately, I can't do HF for my QTH just because there's a lot of noise. I never set up my antenna that well, so that's one reason why I do parks on the air. I love to get out when it's warm, especially when it's and make contacts from parks around the state and the area, and it's amazing the distance of some of the county. So far, when I was doing parks on the air, I had my antenna strapped up temporarily for prior to get on the air. I mean, the Seashell Islands and ocean. Amazed that while I've been doing parks on the air, I've gone from coast to coast, Europe, Alaska, and now the getting better. See how well that much further I can go.
Is this talk group a thing of the past? I haven't been on here in some time. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I do guess so.
You run a QRP, or you run a QRP rig, or you just running, you know, a really nice mobile, or what are you running? No, I do QRO full power. I go 100 watts, and I was using a Yaesu FT991, and it died on me in December. Purchased a FT DX10. I've been using that, and I love that radio. It sounds so much better than 990. Okay, all right, got you, Jeff. Yeah, man, that's pretty cool, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, I was sitting there looking at the 705s, and then one of the local hams in my area was like, hey, man, I don't know if you want to do that, with that little 5 watt or the 10 watt. He was like, if you're gonna do it, go ahead on and get a 7300. What are your recommendations on that? Well, everyone has their own preference. I start with Yaesu, and I like Yaesu a lot. The Icom radios, they make some nice radio. But everyone has their preference. All of it all good get you on the air. It's just on you're looking for on what you believe is choice. This is Z. Actually, yes, sir. Yeah, like I said, my plan is to go for my generals at the end of the month. So that's what I'm preparing for now. And I got an 11-year-old daughter here. She's preparing for her technicians as well. So she wants to get into CW. And so that's the reason I'm looking for, a really nice HF rig. So that way, like I said, she can get and start doing the CW stuff. And, I hear HF, man, that's those are the bands that you want to be in. That's what I hear anyway, But as cool as DMR is, I really do think that, I think that's going to be my playground, or my sandbox. Yeah, QRP and CW work well together with the right antenna. A lot of infant halfways will work great. Lots of videos on YouTube, people doing that. There's actually a guy on YouTube who will try different metal objects, basically turn them into antennas. I think it's called radio. I in Iowa. I talked to gun tractors as antennas. That's not how. But yeah, QRP and C do very well together. Of you, he does. Does work pretty well. Okay, I got you. Well, look, brother, I'm not gonna hold you up. Like I said, it's cool that the whole live stream. I've never been on YouTube before, but like I said, I think that's pretty awesome, man. So enjoy the live stream tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I really do appreciate the QSO. And Jeff, once again, this is Marlon KI5UDH. Yes, sir. You have a good day, and I'm over on your final. Big 7-3 to you. And hopefully talk to you again. This is Z.
Don't forget to subscribe to Greg's channel, K6EGG. This is his live stream, and I am guest host tonight.
VK3MBW. VK3MBW. W7AMT Montana. You there, Barry?
Everyone's thinking in the chat.
C7 Alpha Mark Tango VK3MBW. Good evening to you over there, Richard. Hope you're well, mate, ever.
Let's see. What is going on there?
We're doing just fine. 50-some degrees today, and tomorrow it's supposed to snow up to 5 inches.
Yeah, Sam, he is being the producer right now. I'm getting hot. My head is getting hot. Got my new hat.
It won't be long. You'll have some decent weather. It's a bit of rain over that way, or still dry. I'm wondering what's happening.
66.
3:10 p.m. and about 26 degrees.
Star Wars Theory YouTube channel. Dude. Don't fight it. Just go with it. Just take it all off. You'd be so much happier. Even if you just clipper it down, keep it short. Women love it. Your wife would love it. Anyone listening on 91 worldwide? I don't know if anyone's actually in the chat listening to the streamer or listening to the talk group or not. Welcome, Alfred. Someone had to do it. Let some other people. Can we? Goodness, I hope so. Oh, Lordy. The unfortunate thing about this radio, whoops, or this mode of doing it with the Yaesu products, is that you can't have people talking when you're trying to change talk groups. I've discovered. Well, actually, I didn't discover it. It was. Which one is it USA Bridge 3100? Is that correct? USA Bridge? I just have names here, so I don't know. Maybe if I brought up a list. Let's see, Pi Star. Come and get my Pi Star. Master list. Don't bring it up. Crikey. What is going on? So 3100 is. Yes, okay. USA Bridge. Let's see if we can switch. Come on. Let's back out of it. What's going on? They sound like they're breaking up. It's breaking up, Captain. All right, let's see if we can change talk groups.
K4 TLC.
Why aren't you changing? My radio's like locked up.
Good evening, N9NJS, Northern Illinois.
We can do it the old-fashioned way.
Lima Echo. Go ahead.
Well, it's the fact that someone just keeps keying up.
Well, good evening,
so I
Lee.
got blinky lights.
This is K4 TLC DL here in South Carolina. Just turn it on and hearing the guys out here looking at the live stream here.
Anyone knows why I keep typing in the username and password for Pi Star? They keep saying to log in. Put your answers in the chat. Why it's doing that? It's about to get nuked and paved.
Well, you sound good. I'm up here west of Chicago, pretty far northern Illinois.
So let's me go to.
But you're sounding good.
Yeah, it's the thing with the radio there, Glenn.
You doing the same?
If it's,
let's see if
I don't know
we
if
can
you
get
see this because I don't have
K3JRZ.
But if it's doing, if it's someone's active on the talk group, I can't switch. It's the bad thing about doing this from the radio. So someone's like sitting on the on their push to talk. So what I need to do is go into the Pi Star configuration and change the talk group and apply changes and have to retype in my password, username and password again.
Maybe he's mic shy.
I just might jump to America dislinked. Dysfunctional America link. I found this out through a video. Yes, it should only ask me once, but I don't know what's going on. I need to probably start hanging out in the Pi Star forum. By doing the applying the changes to the configuration. You know. And I actually asked this on the Discord channel. Everyone check out the Discord.
And
I don't know if I have a link for it right now. I'm doing too many things at once. Don't you hate trying to type in the same password over and over and over and over and over and over again? Then you forget what it is. Let's see if I'm on talk group 3100. You do what all the time? Only type in your password once? I think we are. I am about to check. If my Raspberry Pi Star it's the, I don't say my passwords. It's the fact that every time I try to go to a new page, it asks me for a username and password. And it should not be doing that. I agree with you. And I posted this on the Discord channel and no one replied back to me. So I need to go to the Pi-Star forums and ask there what the heck is going on with it. Because, you know, it's just bugging the heck out of me. I hope I am on talk group 3100, but I don't see anything coming through on the radio yet. Let's find out. This is K6EGG. Hopefully
K6EGG. Hopefully on talk group 3100.
That was never set to anything trusted or non-trusted.
And then GAS, Northwest Illinois. November 9, Zulu Alpha Sierra. This is Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu, K6EGG, Jeff in Delaware.
Illinois.
Sierra. Yeah, good evening. I'm just sitting here playing radio on a full moon. Hi. Yeah, I did see it. I think it's just a little bit past full moon. It's gone. It's shrinking now. But the percentage of it being shown is very. Actually, it's a lot. The darkening of it's very small. But yeah, it still looks like it's full moon. It's very bright out. I was out there earlier taking the dog out, and yeah, I'm here in Tiller, Northern Delaware. It's nice and sunny today. Got a little cloudy, and then the sun came back out, and the sun came by pretty quickly, and it's getting a little bit cooler now. Here, East Coast.
I'm also logging all my stuff too. I logged my contacts because that's what I was told to do when you're a ham, that you should log all your contacts.
Copy that. November 9, July, Sierra. Let's see, what was it? K6EGG. Kilo 3, Juliet, Romeo Zulu, I believe. And November 9, Zulu Alpha Sierra. And then GAS. Yeah, I'm in Northwest Illinois. And, yeah, just sitting here looking at the moon through the window. And, yeah, it looks pretty nice. Yeah, I just got through talking to some other friends of mine on 440 on 70 centimeters. And, they went to bed, so I figured, well, I'll give, DMR a try.
November
9, Zulu Alpha Sierra, CJRZ. Yeah, yeah, you always find someone on the radio, especially the digital modes nowadays. There is on there's so many different talk groups, either on DMR or Yaesu System Fusion. I'll be usually someone up talk to.
So I am looking at the Pi-Star admin
copy
page.
that, and then
Just seeing who's
yeah,
popping
I'm
up.
not
real well versed with what Yaesu Fusion is. I do have a 991A, and it does have Yaesu Fusion, although I've not played with it much. And I do have P25. I do have a P25 talkie. But other than DMR, I've not
I like to try
much.
P25.
And CAS.
I had the 991, the first model. It's a good all-in-one shack in a box. I loved my radio until it died on me back in December. But yeah, there's a few Yaesu repeaters in my area, region really. One up in Philadelphia that I was able to hit a few times. But eventually I decided to get my own hotspot and had an open spot 1, and then I got an open spot 2, and I'm actually on a Pi Star that I built with a Raspberry Pi Zero from another project that I scrapped. But I still have my open spot 2. I use that for a few things too, but it was just getting on my nerves, so I'd try something different for a little bit. But Yaesu System Fusion is pretty nice. Little wonky at times with the non-Yaesu reflectors and networks that they have, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Talk to me, people. Saw Greg key in. Not Greg. Glenn.
Copy that, Jeff.
I'm hot.
Copy most of that.
I'm hot.
You did drop out a little bit. I don't know if it's a mic issue or audio issue or what that is, but you did drop out a few times. November 9th to the office here. In fact, I might be dropping out too. I don't know if there's a problem between server or what it is. But November 9th to the office here.
That's weird.
Yeah, I did copy most of that. Yeah, I've got the newer 991A.
When I move back and forth, like my nervous moving back and forth.
On I guess you call it a desktop stand. It's on a stand that's built into the desk. And I've got a Motorola speaker mic, and then I transmit into a Skybridge hotspot and 9CAS.
But I'm not Greg, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, the 991, even the Alpha is a good radio. I actually had a friend of mine come down from Long Island to the HRO near me in Delaware, and he bought a 991 Alpha. Although we talked about it with the manager for a little while, and I told him that's a good radio. It's all in one. It has the HF, UHF, VHF, and it does all the digital modes. Well, it's just the radio. The digital modes go through there anyway, so it's a good radio. I'm kind of upset still that mine died, but I got a FTDX10, and that is a far superior radio, although it does lack the VHF, UHF, but I'm going to correct that hopefully coming May. See, when I move around, it's just nervousness. It's just nervous.
You know what?
Kind of thing.
I'd kiss this radio if I could. If I could get my head underneath the desk, I'd probably kiss my HF rig. I love that thing. That thing does everything
but dishes. Hi, and then CAS.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny because yeah, I love my radio too. And when it started to smoke, I was kind of like, "Oh my God, what is going on?" It's like I felt like I was dying inside. But yeah, the radios are great. But they're just tools. I mean, heaven forbid anything would happen to the radio, especially if you're like moving it somewhere, and heaven forbid something would happen to that. It'd be like a kid, kind of like having your kid injured or destroyed or something like that. It's just weird. It's like, yeah, it's great, but it's just a tool. You just go out and buy another one. But I understand how he feels. We all love our radios. Good thing I'm not looking at the live stream right now. That delay is just killing me with the video.
Probably all that swinging he's doing in his chair. That one's CMP.
Heard someone in there.
Like that. I love full moons. I'm so weird that I actually mark the full moon on the calendar. So I'm kind of strange like that. But I love full moons. And tonight, or actually tomorrow, last night technically it was a full moon. But last night I could not see it because it was overcast. But
tonight I can see the full moon. So, yeah, enjoy. If you can't see it, I can. November 9th, a little Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, I can't see it now from my current location in my house, but I did see it earlier when I took the dog out. It was pretty full, and yeah, it's a nice thing to see. Definitely. I think one day I'd like to get a nice telescope and be able to take pictures with to see the moon. That'd be cool, and some other things in the sky. It's K6EGG. I gotta try that. What's up, Dana? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I don't know why I get suckered into these long conversations with people. This is K6EGG live streaming on YouTube on guest hosting on the K6EGG YouTube channel. Live streaming right now. Standing by. Thank you, Dana. How you doing? See, one day I plan on having the same kind of setup that Greg has. Not the same radio, but I don't think I'd get an Icom. Nothing wrong with them, like I said, but I'll eventually be able to do live streaming. I think I'm going to set up another room up as
K3JRC KE0YLL.
KE0YLL. Good evening. Name here is Jeff. Dennis in Colorado. I talked to a lot of people in Colorado the other day.
Name here is Dennis in Aurora, Colorado, just outside of Denver. I'm also watching you on live stream. And, yeah, I'm sure everybody else has mentioned this, but you are breaking up about half of your conversation quite a bit.
Yeah, I think partially just because I'm on an HT and I have a nervous habit of moving around. When I'm sometimes when I'm talking on the air, you can probably even see that on my videos. I'll rock back and forth, but that's just kind of a nervous thing / a musical thing since I was a musician at one time. But yeah, so there are people, they're telling me that it's going out because I'm moving, but I'm trying not to move. So we'll see how well that does. Digital noise.
Yeah, I'm on a 878 anytone. Excuse me, 578 anytone through a Bridgecom hotspot. I think I'm seeing you're going through open spot with a Yaesu cross mode. Is that correct, Fusion?
Well, I am cross moding. I'm actually using my DStar little unit that I built last month or so. It's Pi 02W that I used from another project. I do still have my open spot too. Right now that's set up for just Yaesu System Fusion stuff. And I'm using the DStar as my DMR stuff. So if you guys want to check that out, give you a little look.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I've got a friend that's also on a Yaesu, and I'm trying to get him to make contact cross-moding. So, yeah, it's definitely possible. There's a lot in the digital world that I really like. But you have a wonderful evening, and we'll let somebody else go in here. K0YLL K3JRZ. Clear.
All right, Des. Yeah, good talking to you too. Actually, I was talking to a bunch of people last weekend when I was doing Parks on the Air. I think I was on 17 meters, and I was getting a lot of out from Colorado, which was pretty cool. Don't get a lot of Colorado, but yeah, it's kind of cool to get different areas every once in a while. But it was good talking to you. Thanks for watching the stream, and talk to you soon. This is Jeff, K3JRZ. Also live streaming on the K6EGG YouTube channel. You could put in that call sign Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf into the YouTube search bar and see the live stream. So we've talked to 3 people so far. So
Kilo Echo
Zero. Yankee Lima. November 9th, Zulu Alpha Sierra.
one thing about talking on this, one thing about talking on the HT is that it heats up. Talk on it long enough, it heats up. Base station will probably do that too. My radio, I know, heats up when it does when I talk a lot. You can hear the fan kick on. But this radio doesn't get as hot as my 991 did, so that's pretty cool. It's hard to do from my end to get from echo. Yeah, I thought I heard something in my earphones, Greg, but I am not. So that's a good thing. And I had the stream turned down, so I can't hear myself talking in delay. Are you on low? I'm trying to follow the chat right now. Glenn is asking if I'm on low. No, I'm on high power. I'm always high power. QRO to the people. Dan's talking about 991A. Yeah, I say your 91 burned up. Yeah, it did burn up. That was not caught on video. Although it was during one of Greg's live streams that it happened, actually, the first time. That's why I kind of shut it down and was like, oh no. But and then I got out of the power supply and did the same thing. Where is your Yaesu, Jeff? My Yaesu is right here. Well, it's my HT. It's my 991. It's my FT5 DR. Also have a FT1 DR. I got this was my first radio. It's, for the most part, it's a good radio. Low power. They're saying it should use low power. Yeah, but I like a lot of power. Power makes me feel good. And I have not played with this that much to actually. Oh Lord, I just messed something up. No, I don't remember how to change the power because I usually do high power because I'm always moving around with my HT. If I'm using my HT, I'm usually not home. Not much for high power if you're gonna go through a hotspot. Yeah, it's not even a few feet. It's like maybe a foot and a half. Yes, Greg lost his voice. He was probably yelling all day at work at the people messing up and stuff like that. He had to yell at them. I didn't have a 991A. I had a 991. It was one of the original ones. I did purchase a new radio, Dana. I have a FTDX10. I use it every weekend when I do Parks on the Air. I'm looking at the chat, not this camera. But it's a good radio. The only problem is that my home antenna is not set up that well. So, and plus there's a lot of noise in the area too. And I don't know if that's partially from the antenna being set up poorly, or if it's actually being in my QTH. Is there something causing the interference? I don't know. And like I said, that's why I do Parks on the Air, because I could get out away from all that stuff and I could contact at least a good portion of this hemisphere. I'm just hoping for the sun cycle to get a lot better and get more DX. Grounded, who grounds their radio? That's just silly. No, I mean, I have some chokes on there and stuff like that. It's definitely something in the area because you could tell by the pattern that's on the screen. But yeah. So where do you want to go now? I don't know if they're still doing the net on America Link or not. And you know what? Because I have my camera on my iPhone, I can't open up my iPhone. Open up. There you go. That's a good iPhone. Let me see. I can see if they're still on the net. On America Dislinked. Why does it come up to that window? That's just weird. Your radio hit the floor. You should never let your radio hit the floor. You should never let your radio hit the floor. I could also bring up whatchamacallit. NetLogger. The Yaesu System Fusion, not the Yaesu System Fusion, the America Link International Wires X net that's on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. Logs their stuff through loggers. You actually see that. Dana's calling. Who's he calling? And it looks like their net is over.
Hey, Jeff. How you doing? It's 7UFT.
Oh, he's calling me. Good thing I have my radio turned up some. And 7UFT, this is K6EGG.
3JRZ.
He's calling me. I have my radio turned down, so I didn't have all that noise going on.
Yeah, Jeff, I appreciate you doing the net for Greg. He definitely was sounding pretty bad earlier today. Hey, can you do me a favor and talk to me more about this park thing that you do? I know Greg was mentioning that he wanted to do it also. Tell me more about it. I'm very interested to learn more.
Oh, it is called Parks on the Air. POTA, POTA. Yeah, it kind of started after the National Parks on the Air year event during 2016 that the ARRL was part of. Everyone loved doing it. They were sad to see it end. So a bunch of people jumped in and started the Parks on the Air organization. So what they did was started out with the U.S. They got a lot of federal and state parks in their listed in their approved list of parks. They had people go out there and activate them. So what you need to do to activate is go out to a park, make at least 10 contacts, usually HF, simplex, and you technically activate the park after 10 contacts. Now everything after that's gravy. They gamified it, so you get points and awards for doing certain things, making X number of contacts, X number of contacts from the same park, activating the park a number of times, having a bunch of park-to-park contacts. That means getting connected with, making a contact with another operator. And then lots of people just hunt them, and they get awards too for almost the same thing. It's a really cool thing. Let's see, it comes back. I have too much stuff going on.
Yeah, I definitely want to get involved in that. Is there a published list or something that you can, kind of plan for one of these events, or are they kind of spur of the moment?
Well, on their website, you can go to parksontheair.com. That's their main website. It has all the information on there. There's a big FAQ section. There is a bunch of videos that they've tied to also that explain stuff like how do you log your contacts. The fact that activators are the only ones that really need to do the logging and upload their logs or email their logs out to the coordinators. Hunters don't need to do anything. They just need to make the contacts and check their stats. But yeah, you could plan it out if you wanted to. It's like, hey, I know I'm going to be at Yellowstone National Park. Is it Yellowstone? Yeah, Yellowstone National Park on April 1st through like the 7th. And I don't know what bands I'm going to be on, but I'll be on 20 meters, probably 40. You can put that all in there. But if you want, you just go there and say like, hey, I'm here. Come and get me. You put in your spot. You spot yourself basically, through their POTA.app website. And people will see that and they'll start calling you. They'll go to that frequency that you're on and start calling for you. Well, you actually call for them. They call you. The other call sign. Good night, Glenn. Thanks for stopping by. You got
cool.
stupid cats.
Well, I appreciate it, Jeff. Hey, thanks for doing that this evening, the live stream. It's something that I think needs to go on, and Greg can't do it all the time. His singing voice, he's been singing way too much lately, I think.
Yeah, Greg, K6EGG is live streaming me through his channel. You can find that on YouTube if anyone's listening and wants to check that out. Just go into the YouTube search bar and type in K6EGG, and it'll come up to his channel. But Dana, on my YouTube channel, K3JRZ on the air, I record all my activations as proof of contact, and I put them on YouTube just as a location that I can point others to if need be. Most of my activations are nonstop, straight through, as long as there's not like a long pause for when no one's calling me back. I do it out, those kind of things, but it's there. It shows you what an activation looks like. And yeah, it's a lot, for me, it's a lot of fun. This is K3JRZ on the air, on YouTube, on the live stream for K6EGG.
Cool. Well, I appreciate the information, Jeff, and I'm going to sign off now so that we can give other folks a chance. But 73, and I'm going to look out for you sometime when you're doing your activation, N7UFT.
All right, Dana, good to talk to you on the air, and hopefully talk to you again soon. This is K3JRZ standing by. Also live streaming through the K6EGG website or YouTube channel. You go there and watch the live stream. Dana, my videos just show like the activation. I started doing that shortly after I started activating. I find it a lot of fun. I'm working on a video now from last week that kind of a long video, but I had to chop it up into different bands. It's quite interesting. I got interested in Parks on the Air through KB9 VBR and K8 MRD. They started filming their activations, not like the way I do it, but I watched them and thought that was the coolest thing since sliced bread. So I tried to do it, and I started doing it. Didn't try to do it. Actually, I did start doing it, but I had a lot of fun doing it. I could jump into a pileup and just work it. I wouldn't say I'm the greatest at it because I still have hearing issues from being a musician, playing loud rock and roll for a few years. 1 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, it is. Get in there. But yeah. Everything's a little bit delayed. But I work the pile up as best I can. I'll grab one thing that I hear and lock onto that, and I ignore everything else. And I'm starting to kind of undo that, where I could hear a few things and go back to each one. I may not remember it completely. Like they might say blah, 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 Echo Tango. And I might hear Echo Tango, but then when I come back to them, I'll be like Tango Echo. And a lot of the guys, they understand. They say, okay, that's not me, but I was Tango Echo, and they'll call, or Echo Tango. And they'll call back. It's like, yeah, that was you. I just got it wrong in my head, but that's just me. And I mess up talking a lot too. No one's freaking perfect. I'm not whatever, but all right, that's cool. Craig's talking in my ear. Greg's like Greg is the producer, and he's like whispering in my ear. But well, yeah, he's not whispering, but talking quietly in my ear. Let me like the video. Thank you. Greg's talking to me in my ear, so you guys can't hear it.
I'll bring myself in now.
Yeah, you want to bring yourself
right
in.
Now.
Don't strain yourself, though.
Jeff, thank you very much, man. You did a great job on the fly here. This is like a very last minute deal here. So I appreciate what you did.
Oh, my pleasure. Can everyone hear you now?
Everybody can hear me now. Yeah, I potted myself.
All right. So
I was gonna
don't ask Greg any questions, everybody.
No.
Don't ask him any questions.
No, but yeah, Jeff, did you like it at least? Was it?
Yeah, it was interesting.
It's like you're getting comfortable.
Yeah, it's a little hot. But that's just because I don't have my windows open. I got to open up a window. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't talk that much on the digital modes. I do it from time to time, but I don't do it like you do on the live stream. I mean, and you see my videos, they're HF, and I am calling out people like, hey, CQ Park's on the air, come and find me, make contact. And I have people call me, but it's like kind of like a contest. Well, it's a joke with Parks on the Air people. It's not a contest. It's like an ongoing kind of contest that never ends.
Yeah.
So people are like, hey, yeah, this is whatever, K6EGG. You're 5'9" to California. It's like, cool, you're 5'9" to Delaware, kilo 1, 2, 3, 4. And they say, thanks very much. There might be a little bit of a rag to like 10, 15 seconds maybe, but that's it. And it's not sitting here like talking to like how you do it. And I could do it, but then I get sucked into an actual conversation when I do this. It's different. It's a different aspect of amateur radio. It's cool. It's just something different.
Yeah, and everybody has their style and how they do the hobby and stuff like that. So, and you,
yep.
I thank you for being you and not trying to be me. That's the most important part. Everybody trying to be themselves is what this hobby is about. And you jumping in here last minute. We literally threw this together in 5 minutes. So
yeah, like 5-10 minutes we threw this all together.
So you weren't even planning on doing it, and I wasn't technically ready for it. So, but thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll have my at least a little bit more of my voice back tomorrow. It's already starting to come back a little bit right now. So.
Yeah, you sound a lot better than you did earlier.
Oh, that was brutal. I tried. So, Jeff, if you want to say a couple closing things, it's all yours, man.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to Greg's channel, K6EGG. He does a lot of live streaming, talks on the air, talks on the DStars, on the
DStars.
On the DStars.
Stars? There's more.
I don't know what it was, but I started putting S after everything I say. I was making fun of, I think, my mother or someone, and it just kind of stuck. And I just say it to everyone now. Like, go on the YouTubes and on the Twitters and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know. It just kind of stuck. But yeah, Greg talks on DStar. I guess some of the Yaesu system fusion stuff through cross banding and the DMR stuff, which is pretty cool. Subscribe to his channel. Jump on the Discord. If I know I have a link to Discord somewhere, and being completely out of my mind.
Yeah, it's harder to
multitasking.
It's a lot of stuff.
I need a
on.
link to the. I need a link, and it's like I can't. Find
Dex will jump in there and do it. He's pretty good about that.
Dex, he's still there.
His name isn't
link
really
in the
Dex.
Discord. I know it's Rob, but everyone calls him Dex.
We're gonna keep calling him Rob.
I think it's gonna stick. Even if he just removed Dex from everything, it's still gonna be called Dex.
Just like Taco Eric.
But yeah, I need to get tacos. I really need some tacos. But I'm trying to save money and gas, but that's not really.
Good luck.
It's not as bad as it is in California.
I'm glad I don't have to
pay. It did
pay.
go down like a whole 7 cents or something last week. So.
All right, man. Once again, I really appreciate everybody doing it. He has no internet on his phone. Let me get the link in there real quick for post-game Discord. If you can keep talking for me, Jeff, while I do this. Sorry.
Yeah. You do that. You put all the links in. This is Greg's channel. I'm guest hosting. Greg had some voice issues today. He lost his voice. He tried to stream earlier. You told him not to relax and just take it easy with his voice. It happens. And especially if you talk a lot and like doing the radio stuff, you can't get on the air and talk when you have a sore voice. So I jumped in.
Yep.
Last minute thing. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. I have my own YouTube channel. It's Parks on the Air stuff right now. And you do a few more regular amateur radio stuff. It's just look up my channel through my call sign Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu K3JRZ. K3JRZ. No, far from Hollywood. Far from Hollywood.
Well, cool.
I pretend like I'll even do that in my voice. K3JRZ.
Cool. Yeah, I was just gonna say plug your own YouTube, which you already did, and I got the link in there for you too.
Cool, thank you.
It's weird being on this side of it and watching it.
Yeah, it's like anything else that you're on one side of. Like you get on the other side, like being on the other side of a pileup is just completely different, and you get a lot of this adrenaline that goes through you. That's why I think that happened with me tonight too. Just the adrenaline, a little different kind of adrenaline, but it still came through, and I felt it and just kind of rolled with it. And I'm talking with my
just be yourself. Just be yourself, man. And don't pick your nose.
Yeah,
you're good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah. But
cool.
But it's different. It's really cool to be on the other side of something that, when you've never been on that side before. Definitely, I do plan on doing this eventually. How and when and with what, I have no clue.
I'll be sure to help you if you need any help. Maybe you can do it out in the field or something like that too.
Yeah, that's a big problem, is being in the field. Some places don't have the best cell signal to have connectivity. I thought about doing a live stream while I was doing a park activation, but I don't know how well that would go. And I kind of relied on, I think I might have to get a second camera and be able to record one and live stream from another. So I think that would probably be a good idea to do if I wanted to do live streams while I was doing Parks on the Air activations. But we'll wait and see.
Yep. All right, man. Well, thanks again for hosting, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. If not on Tuesday and Thursday, that's a little bit better of a chance. So I still wanted to at least have the channel going tonight and, stuff like that. So this was thank you for enabling me to make this happen. I
did not enable you. Did I?
So,
did I?
Yes, you did. So anyways, everybody take care and,
yeah.
And, thanks again, everybody. And with the Discord chat after party here. And thanks, everybody. And here comes the goodbye slate.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night. 73.